Hi AMFishers, I'm Georgopoulos, the host of the AMFisH fishing vlog series. This video is something that I've wanted to pass on to everyone. It's pretty critical in my opinion when it comes to fishing. Sorry, it's got a little tangle here and I'm trying to undo that before I put this on camera. There we go. And that is putting trailers and using trailers. Whether it's a flipping jig, spinnerbait, potentially even a big crankbait, I always use trailers. Here is a spinnerbait, just a plain spinnerbait. Do these catch fish just like this? 100%. Caught a ton of them on just the actual spinnerbait like that. But what I do is I actually put little twin tail or curly tail trailer on the back of that. I'm going to show you exactly why I do this. This one's a little chewed up, but it'll work for the purpose of this video. So not only does it make your bait a little heavier, a little bigger, but now I've got those little scented twin tails dangling out the end. This is just my percentage. I'm not going to say it's 100% accurate. It has been in my life, but I just want to say, for every 10 fish that would see my spinnerbait coming through the water without that trailer, and this is not to knock any manufacturers, just spinnerbaits in general, I tweak it and I always put that trailer on the back. So for every 10 fish that I may cast this to and they see it, I'm probably going to say about 40 to 50% will hit just the spinnerbait alone. And again, it's not to knock the spinnerbait. Spinnerbait works. It's just when you put that full body on there, I'll show you what this actually does. This is what I love about this. So there's the hook and there's the bait. I've got it right down the body. You can actually cut this shorter, longer, it doesn't matter. But I've got it right down to the base of the jig head. And what that does is if the skirt, this is what the skirt is dangling around and flailing around, and a fish bites and gets hooked, bites down on an empty hook, it doesn't mean he's going to get scared off and actually just get off. But what I've added is this curly tail here, sorry, this twin tail here, grub. It's scented, so it leaves a scent trail, whereas a regular spinnerbait, no spinnerbaits and the skirts are not scented. So it's nice to actually add that extra advantage, which is scent to your bait. But at the same time, when the fish bites down and feels that body under here, bites down and actually feels it and tastes it and smells it, they hold on a lot longer. I've had numerous bass and pike over the years, close their mouth down, holding on to it. They're holding on to it. I'm trying to open their mouth with my thumb to be able to, use a pair of pliers and take that hook out. As soon as I take that hook out, they'll be biting down on the tail. They still want to hold on to that bait. They don't want to let go. It's one of those things. I think it adds a lot of value to a bait. You can use trailers in other applications as well. On a flipping jig, we all use a little trailer. Sometimes I'll actually put a full creature bait on there, on the flipping jig, right down to the base of where the head is on it. That way, if any of that skirt fluffs like this in the water and it opens up, that full body is showing, so it actually looks like something chunky, and they're going to be able to smell that a lot better. It's just worked for me over the years. I've had people, in the boat with me using just the same color spinnerbait, maybe catching 3 or 4 fish that day, where I'm catching, 15 to 20 fish. It does make a difference, because the second they switch and put a trailer on, whether it's a curly tail or a boogie twin tail like this, they start catching fish. So anything out here that helps you and gives you an advantage to catch fish, I'm going to try and share with you, because like I said, I have a lot of success out here. I want to come out and have successful days. The last thing I want to do is come out and cut my odds down by 50-60%. But use trailers on your spinnerbaits. Obviously on a flipping jig, it's common practice to put a trailer on there, but you can mess around with that application as well. Go a creature, maybe even put a short worm, a straight worm, maybe even a swim bait. There's variations to using it on a flipping jig. But trailers will increase your fish catches if you keep the application the same and fish with that spinnerbait and catch fish in an area. Having those dangling tails and flailing around like that, feeling a full body, fish will hang on longer. and you're probably going to attract more fish with a trailer as well. So thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.